Hi friends, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I have a haul video for you today, but this haul is so little. I'm so sad about it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura. I sell women's vintage clothing online on sites like Etsy, eBay, sometimes Depop and Poshmark, not really, and then also Whatnot, which is a live auction platform that I sell on once a week. And everything that I got today is going to be going into my Whatnot show for tomorrow. But I'm going to have to scrounge around a lot to make up for some stuff that's missing because I did not find nearly enough stuff today. I am not one of those people who goes around uh, announcing when it's their birthday, but today is my birthday, and I'm going to tell you, it's been some bullshit so far today. I thought that the universe would at least like throw me a little bit of a bone here and there. I know I've had some very good hauls in the past few weeks. I'm grateful. But it's my fucking birthday, universe. And not only did my haul blow chunks as far as quantity, it's just not enough stuff, right? But I have something going on where my contact lenses are getting gunked up like every 15 minutes. It's disgusting. My eyes don't hurt, they don't itch. I'm just getting this like film on my contact lens. And these are new lenses. I just put them in yesterday. Like constantly. And eye drops is not even touching it. I have to like take it out and rinse them off and like almost like scrub it though. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's happening. The only thing that brings me any kind of comfort about this is that my mother said it was happening to her yesterday too. So maybe it's some weird allergic response. It's been better since I got home, but it was really bad at the thrift store. Um, I think it's been happening, but I thought that I was getting concealer on my contact lens. Like when I put concealer on, I thought that I must just be like rubbing it too close to whatever. And now I'm wondering if like it's been this problem all along, but today it was both eyes. And I know this is way too much information for you. But so that was going on the whole time at the thrift. I was finding almost no inventory, and I lost my fucking phone at the thrift store. Hallelujah. Somebody turned it into the front desk, but I was panicking because I roll around with my little cart, and I usually have like my giant IKEA bag sitting in the little seat of the cart, and I have like my purse in there, and I have my little Dunkin' Donuts beverage, and then I just have my phone either in my purse or like sitting on top of the stuff or whatever. And I try to like cover it over with my bag. But now the thrift has been like taking your bag, like checking your bag when you come in. And so now I can't bring in my little happy beverage, which is also some fucking bullshit, let me tell you. So today I just had a little belt bag on, and I had my like IKEA bag folded up and shoved into my jacket so I wouldn't have to check it, because how annoying is that? So I just had in the cart was like the folded up IKEA bag and then my jacket. And so then at certain points I had the phone sitting in there, but I was like watching it, but you're not really watching it as closely as you think you are. So when I realized that it was missing, I was like, oh shit, did I drop it or did it get stolen? And I honest to God didn't know. So of course I'm retracing all my steps, and I had my AirPods. So I put my AirPods in, hoping that as I was walking around, maybe it would connect to the phone and I would find it. And it didn't. And so then finally I went down to the first floor because it's a 2-floor thrift. And while I was on the first floor, I got a text message that did a little ding in my ear. So I was like, it's got to be at the front desk. So I went over and somebody had turned it in. Thank you, Jesus, because I could not also afford to get a new phone. I mean, I could have done it if I had to, but I was like, how am I going to stream a Whatnot show without a phone? That's going to be inconvenient. Anyway, I feel like that's enough blathering. Let me show you what I did manage to get at the thrift. And I'll talk a little bit about how I'm going to try and make up the balance. I like to have 30 new items in my Whatnot show every week, as you know. And then there's like a total of 100 items in the show, but 30 are new. I think I found 10. So I'm going to have to scrounge up 20 more, which is ridiculous. What is happening with this dress? This dress has been doing this to me. It's like semi inside out. Hold, please. We're going to get this figured out. What are you doing, girl? Okay. All right. See what I mean? It's not, this day is like, okay. Anyway, this is the first item that I found. It's a cute little dress. I'd say it's probably like 90s era, It's got this nice little capelet kind of situation going on. It has a cute little like pearl detail at the waist there. I'm doing a terrible job of showing this to you. It has a little tie waist here. Very cute. This was $5. And I'll be starting that in my Whatnot show, probably at 15, like everything else. So very cute. And it's like a long, very pretty colors for fall. I like that floral print. It's nice. So that's the first item. Toss that on over. All right, next is this cute little top. I'm going to have to add a button to this because it's missing a button. The buttons look generic enough that I think I should be able to find one. But that's adorable. I should have brought a hanger over. I didn't. Sorry. This is the tag. Maybe. See what I mean? Maybe I'm like telling myself this whole story that everything's going wrong today. And so because I'm saying that everything's going wrong, but it really, initially I was not telling myself that story. Anyway, I have to find a replacement button. I mean, it's just buttons like this, right? So I've probably got a million, but the problem is I've got a million that are close. Might not match exactly. Just wish me well with that, okay? Next up, oh, I forgot about you. I got one thing that was not a clothing item. This is probably just something that I'm going to keep. I'll just show you and then I'll talk about it. This is jadeite. I haven't found jadeite in the wild in so long. And also this is a vintage Fire King, what they would call a refrigerator dish. And the pattern on this is Philbe, Philbe. And you can see it's got that like embossed pattern on there. This is so cool. I love this pattern. They did this in refrigerator dishes, so I believe that like a set would have two this size that would have had lids, and then one that's like longer, almost like a bread pan that you bake banana bread or something in. I don't know. That also had a lid. And I have like the longer one with the lid that I just have because I like it. And this one, oh, it's got some good. It's got a whole bunch of scratchies there. But I don't care because this is for me. And this was fucking 99 cents. 99 cents for Fire King. And look, it's even embossed on the bottom. They don't fucking do that shit anymore. Ugh. I love jadeite a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm definitely doing something, whatever. It'll store something somewhere. So cute. All right. Back to my thrifting. It was wrapped in this shirt. That's why I got distracted. All right. Next up, this shirt, which is cute. Let's see. It's like a 70s, but not a dagger collar. It's just like a polyester shirt. And it's got little butterflies all over. Aren't they sweet? I love the butterflies. And here's the tag. Maybe. There it is. Hooper. And this was $2.50. So thank you. Yes, please. Let's see. Next up is this skirt. This is cool. I like this. This was $5. It was originally marked at $10. So it's a sweater knit, and I think it's really cool. This is the design, which I think is pretty. And then the tag in this, just made in Italy. And I thought that was neat. I like it. Hold, please. What is this? Oh, okay. There was a shiny tag on the bottom. I don't know how to describe this difference. Like I use the tags, as probably we all do, to try to date the era of the clothing. And usually one of the big tells for me is like shiny tag is just more modern than I want, right? But this one, something about the font, like it is shiny, but I feel like it's still older. I don't know, it's not focusing because why would you focus? Why would you focus? It doesn't want to. Anyway, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I don't think it's not like 70s or anything. It's probably like 90s, but still, I think it's a little bit older. It's still a really cool skirt. I like that. All right, let's see. Then there's this top. This is like a nice gauzy sort of cotton feeling. I don't know if it actually is cotton because I don't know that it has a fiber content tag, but this is what the regular tag looked like, which is really cool. And then this is the shirt, right? So like a nice, pretty gauzy cotton or cotton feeling blouse. So I like that a lot. Very nice. This was $5. It was not on sale. It was on one of the new racks. There were so many racks of clothing being wheeled out today. There were new racks all over the fucking place. none of them really had any good vintage on them. They were all modern, and it was quite distressing to me, especially in the midst of not being able to see and then losing my phone. I was very distracted. It was not my highest vibration thrift trip for sure. All right, next. This shirt, which is like some, little 80s dream. Look at those sleeves. That sleeve, rather, which also makes it cool. Venezia. So this is a little bit larger. There's that. I almost didn't pick this up. I think it's really cute. This was $2. It was marked as $4, and I paid $2. This is a larger size. It's mark size 20. So I'm going to guess. I mean, I don't know. It's mark size 20. It's probably oversized. I'm guessing 1 to 2X, somewhere in there. I always have this struggle with the plus size stuff because in general, I don't find good plus size vintage. Lately, I've been finding more of it. So I've been having this kind of conflict about my whatnot shows because like I went to one estate sale where I found a ton, but I've also been finding a few cool pieces just at the thrift. And part of me is like, okay, I feel like when I put it in the whatnot show, I don't have that audience. And I don't necessarily want to try to build the audience because I don't normally find this stuff. So I almost didn't get this because I don't want more stuff to try to list on Etsy right now. And I was like, well, but I have been having a small number of more plus size people coming into my shows, or at least more people buying some of the plus size stuff. I don't know if, they're resellers or what, but so I was like, I don't know. Anyway, obviously I got it. So there we go. And there's definitely going to be some more extra large to like 1XE kind of stuff in tomorrow's show because I'm going to have to use it because I have nothing else to put in the show. All right. Next is this thing. This is cool. Let's see. This seems handmade. It was $2.50, so you can't beat that. And this is like a bathrobe pajama type of thing, kind of like a house coat type of situation, right? I love the pattern on this. It's phenomenal. I love the colors. It's kind of like you slip it over the head. It's got like an elongated slit neck, and then you tie it at the neck, and that's it. It's got some patch pockets on the front. There were no tags in this, and it definitely has handmade vibes, just construction and everything. And you can see that it's like almost kind of sheer, kind of like when you're shining light through it. Hi, here, a little bit sheer. So also just sort of reinforcing the pajama-ness of it all. But I thought it was really cool. And also, did I mention that I did not find enough inventory? But either way, I still thought this was a really cool piece. I loved the colors on it. So easy pickup. This is adorable. Let's see. This is a vintage Vanity Fair. I'm going to call it a half slip, but honestly, it's almost a fucking quarter slip. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus because I'm not doing the influencer hand behind it. So this is marked size medium SS. I don't know if that means medium super short or what, but it was, I don't know if this is $1 or $2, but either way, I think it's $1. Look at how cute that is. Lauren, I'm not pressuring you, but like this makes me think of you. I don't know if it's your vibe, but adorable. So freaking cute. And very excited about it. Anyway, so yay, love that. That's obviously going in my whatnot show because I have to put something in the whatnot show. All right, next up, y'all, I got 3 pieces left because I got no fucking inventory. This thing I should have a hanger for, and I don't, and I'm sorry, but I love this thing. This is so cool. This is an 80s like blazer, okay? But this is the back of it. Look how awesome that is. I love the cutout. And then on the front, maybe it's 90s, but it's like 80s into 90s. Look at that. It's so good. And so it's a little bit oh, poor you fucking. I mean, whatever. I'll grab a secret spot remover it, but there's a spot there. I tried looking at stuff, but again, I was not in my best form at the thrift. That's still like very treatable. I just hate like when I'm relying so heavily on inventory for tomorrow's show and then it needs something done to it, Anyway, this is really cool. I love this. This was $5. So freaking cool. I love it. I love it. All right. Next, I have 2 pieces left. I like them both kind of equally. I'm going to show you this one first. I like this second one a little bit more, but it's going to be hard to show you because it's not going to want to behave itself. But this is really cute. This was $4, not on sale. I can't even remember it. Look at how cute this is. Why does it have an arrow knit into it? It's adorable. And then it's got those flowers like embroidered on, but it's got that arrow that's like part of the sweater. That's so cute. So cute. I love that so much. It's so cute. And it doesn't have any tags. No tags. And it was $5. $4. $4. Okay. Adorable. Love it. And then the final item, I admit, like, I'm not fully sure how exactly this works, but let's see. What are you doing? What is this? What? Okay, I don't even know. We're going to explore this together, okay? I know you're excited. So first of all, this is how I got the shirt. It's a shirt, so that's like a bow looking thing, but that's the thing that we are going to have to explore a little bit. So what? Okay, we're going to have to. All right, we're taking this out. I thought it was just a simple bow, and it's turning out that it looks like it's not. I was trying to leave it on there so that you got the same like impression that I got when I found it, but it's not working out well. So here's the shirt. It's really cute. I love these sleeves, a little bit wide. And then it's got like an elastic waist. There is a belt that does not want to do what it's supposed to do right now. So it's kind of like tunic style with the belt, right? You're kind of getting the gist, even though I'm doing a terrible job right now. Here's the print. So cute. Okay. And then it's got little buttons down the front. Adorable. What is going on here? I thought this was just a bow. I thought it was just a bow on the shirt. And then I had to unbutton the shirt to get the hanger out when I was in the store. And this whole thing came off when I unbuttoned it. So I was like, oh, they just had it buttoned in there. And I still just thought it was like a neck bow or something. But now, oh my gosh, there's so many pieces. So this is maybe like a hair tie because it's, I mean, it could be a belt, but it's not quite long enough to be a belt. Adorable hair tie and like a little hair scarf. How cute is that? Surprise pieces. That's a nice little birthday surprise. Yay. Okay. That's nice. This is cute. How much did I pay for this? I paid $2 for this, which is fine. It's got some fade going on, but I don't think that we care. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's everything that I found. What am I going to do? It is also, by the way, super late. It's at least 4:30 in the afternoon, if not 5. And I still have to write 30 drafts. I have to take photographs of 30 items. I have to find probably at least 20 items, maybe 19, because I have the grandma got run over by a reindeer slip over here, nightgown. So that's been taken care of. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was in my last haul video. Just a nightgown that's cool that looks like it had like marks on it. It looked like it got ran over by a cart, which put grandma got run over by a reindeer in my head. And then I did all of that to you. And I just did it again now. And I'm sorry, but that's going to go in there. I have a skirt that I can put in that's really cute, but I need to fix a stitch, which is like so simple, but also to fix a stitch, I then have to like pull the sewing machine out and plug it in, you know, just all executive functioning nightmares for me. But we're going to make it happen. The good news is that because I don't have enough inventory that from sourcing today, what that means is that there's going to be some pretty kick-ass pieces that are going to be in the show that shouldn't be in the show. I have a couple of shirts that I took photos of yesterday that I intended to put up on Etsy, but I haven't drafted them yet. I just took photos. I bought them a while back and I paid too much money for them, right? Like not too much, but too much for whatnot. I probably paid like $16 to $18 for these pieces and they're going to get stuck up on whatnot. Maybe I'll put them up at 20 just so I don't totally like, bite it on those, but they're really cool, like psychedelic-y print looking things. So I'm going to end up putting those in the show. Maybe there's going to be a couple more plus size tops or something. I got to figure it out. I got to scrounge now, right? There's definitely going to be some things getting yoinked from my personal closet that I just haven't worn in 8 million years and probably won't be wearing for 8 million years. So we're just going to give up the ghost on those. We're going to make it happen. Will I be up until 3 in the morning? Maybe. I might be, but I'm going to try not to be. It's not looking good so far. My executive functioning skills are not on board a whole lot so far today. So I don't know how I expect them to get on board this late in the day. Maybe the urgency and pressure will make it happen. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the teeniest, smallest little haul in the world. Let me show you my jaded again. Love it. Okay, thank you for watching this, and I hope that I will see you again soon. Bye.